It's true, I still feel disgusted about it. I mean, me and him weren't together at that time, but she was trying to be with him way before, so she was just such a snake, and yeah, I'm just disgusted about it. Anyways, but she got fired, so it's cool. I don't know who this woman is, but I assume that since her friend is fired now, she needs to find some other way to like be on the spotlight for something, but I'm not gonna follow that game. I don't give a fuck about who she is and what she's doing. I don't care. Hi guys, I'll be answering questions and answers today, so let me know. En español, hola chicos, voy a estar respondiendo preguntas en questions and answers, así que pregunten que acá estoy para responder. Thank you very much. I'm super happy that you like it. I try to keep it sexy and interesting, so there's more things. It's definitely a different side of me, more private, and I love it. Most of my DMs, it's more sexy there, but yes, keep enjoying. Yes, we're open. Come visit. You're gonna have the best time, and first drink is on me. Yes, 100%. I want to go to New York, and I want to go to a few places in there that I haven't been there yet. So that's the plan. I also want to go to Europe next year, and I want to go to Indonesia, so we'll see how that goes. I know, it's been so long. I also am missing you guys and showing you what's happening, but we don't know, you know, there's always open doors, so just wait and see. Bueno, lo que te puedo decir es que TV siempre va a ser TV, así que tiene que ser entretenido y todo eso, ¿no? Pero lo bueno es que el show es increíble y a todo el mundo le gusta, así que hay que disfrutarlo nada más. Para entrar al show lo que tienes que hacer es aplicar. Generalmente ellos están haciendo casting cuando están pasando la temporada de algo, es cuando empiezan a hacer el casting. Pero siempre tiene que ser un americano el que aplique, así que pilas con eso. I found it really weird because I'm just a normal human, and there's people just like saying, oh, you look too skinny, you look too fat, you need to remove that, you need to fix your smile, you're not with Corey because he's not on your pictures. It's like so many things, it's just weird. Thank you. I kind of just like did it super quick. I was like, I don't really like how it looks over here, but I like it. I use this one. It's really cheap. I bought it in Panama. It's a Remington. Remington? It works. Gracias, Maribel. Bendiciones por ustedes siempre. Son una de mis familias favoritas. It's true, I still feel disgusted about it. I mean, me and him weren't together at that time, but she was trying to be with him way before, so she was just such a snake, and yeah, I'm just disgusted about it. Anyways, but she got fired, so it's cool. Bueno, los dos somos personas muy abiertas culturalmente, así que no ha sido tan difícil. Yo entiendo ciertas cosas que le gustan, que como es, y lo mismo él me entiende a mí. Trabajamos en conjunto. People don't hate on OnlyFans. They're usually super nice and never make you feel bad about your body or anything. But maybe you mean the people that doesn't have an OnlyFans, it is against it. That's the people that just likes to criticize other people and don't let them leave. Ya me hiciste dar hambre. Asadito suena delicioso. On a restaurant, it was like an open restaurant. It was like the beach right there, and then the restaurant, and then the highway. It was crazy, yeah. I mean. Yo como muy saludable y trato de no tomar sodas, ni mucho azúcar, ni nada de eso. Nunca mayonesa. Entonces, básicamente saludable y nada que esté frozen. Todo tiene que estar súper fresquito. Si es orgánico, mejor. Así. I don't know who this woman is, but I assume that since her friend is fired now, she needs to find some other way to like be on the spotlight for something, but I'm not gonna follow that game. I don't give a fuck about who she is and what she's doing. I don't care. Well, nudes are definitely gonna happen at some point, but definitely nothing pornographic because that's not what I am. What I want to show, it's not at all. So I just want people to like see me like walk into my bathroom and like in my room, you know, private moment. De la nueva temporada de The Other Way, mi pareja favorita son definitivamente Kenneth y Armando y Submit y Jenny. Estas son mis parejas favoritas. Yo amo a Devan también, pero ahorita ya no está junta con G juntos, es diferente. Pero sí. Saludos de México. Celoso así como un latino, no es. Pero, o sea, una vez sí me quería, como que decía, están muy chiquitos tus bikinis y cosas. Le dije, modérate, yo me compro mi ropa y yo veo cómo la voy a usar. Y nunca más me dijo nada.
There's actually a lot of misconception that goes on with this question. I was wearing a promise ring in the first season, and a lot of people thought that we were already married, and there's been so much confusion. So, not yet, but keep watching to find out what happens. That's all I can say. Stay tuned. I miss my mom the most when it comes to missing anything about the United States. Hopefully I'll be able to go see her soon. I can't really get into too much detail on this topic, but I can say they do cut a good amount of things, and it's up to them what they want to show, how they want to cut it, these kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, it's TV. Si hablo español, es difícil por mí, pero solamente necesito más confidencia y entiendo conversaciones con gente, so, pero ya, confidencia. Sí, me gusta Ecuador. Wow, playas es súper cerca de aquí. Chévere. Sí, me gusta la playa, la gente, la comida, la todo. Great question. We're always like on a roller coaster, but weird thing is, I love roller coasters, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Come back! Yes, of course. Plenty of new stuff to come. It's definitely going to be good. Stepped it up so much, so I know that you guys are all going to be really happy with what I've got to come. So, and if you haven't, and also, please go ahead and book a cameo through me if you have a friend, or if it's a special occasion, anniversary, whatever it is. I give the best cameos, awesome shout outs, so go ahead and swipe up right now and check that out. Buena pregunta, la verdad. Quiero un día, pero Evelyn no quieres ahorita, supuestamente un día. Ahorita tengo un perro y un gato, es suficiente. Para mí, y Evelyn también ahorita. Chévere. It means cool? I don't know. I say it a lot and use it a lot, and I hear a lot of people use it too. I don't even know what's going on. That's a great question. Ask Evelyn. I don't know. Well, I was planning on living here permanently. Actually, that's the plan. But if all doesn't go as planned, then yes, I would have to move back to the United States. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I sometimes work out. I haven't for a while. I usually just surf, which is a really good workout, actually. But I'm going to start doing it again. I really need to. Got to get back into shape. Obviously me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just going to name off the top of my head right now. I love so many of them. David and Annie, Darcy and Stacy, Russ and Powell, Devin. Like, there's so many of them. And I actually have a really good relationship with most. Talking about Vroom Vroom hurts my soul. Yes, we did get a new car. And yes, we did sell Vroom Vroom. And it hurts so much. We sold it for $250, and I don't want to talk about it. It's sad. Trust and forgiveness are both really powerful and important qualities to have. It's definitely the way I was raised, and I have learned to trust Evelyn again. It's not easy, these things like that, but it is important, and that's what makes a relationship good. So kids is definitely something Evelyn is not necessarily for. She does want to adopt. I would like to have one of my own one day, but for right now, we just have our dog and our cat. All I can really say is stay tuned, and life has been a roller coaster lately. That's all I can really say. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. I know Evelyn does too, and I agree with you. I agree with you. That's an Evelyn question. It's picked up, but ask her. I don't judge people at all. I've had plenty of friends that are gay. My roommate in college was gay. I worked at Disney World, where I had lots of friends and roommates there as well that were gay, so it is what it is. No judgments here. Yeah. It's actually been like a year now or more. It's crazy. Yeah, time flies. Yes, absolutely. It's crazy. Never really expected it, but it has allowed me to live in Ecuador. So go ahead and swipe up and subscribe if you haven't already. Support me. No family members or people I actually know, though, because that's just weird. Hey, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Check my direct me. I have my Skype there, and we can have a conversation or whatever. Anybody who's interested, it's in my profile. So yeah. Okay. Sounds good. No, definitely not, but maybe a regular Nintendo. Or if I'm getting really crazy, a Nintendo 64. I'm old school. All about those old school games. These new ones are just... nah. I love so much stuff when it comes to the food here in Ecuador. I love encebollado. The seafood is amazing. Ceviche. the roast con pollo, like, everything is really fresh, really good, really delicious. It got really bad. You guys can actually watch the self-quarantine season of that to have an idea of just how bad it was. Right now, it's still around. People are still dying, but it's not as apparent. It's not as bad now. I feel you. One of the hardest things anybody can go through is losing their dad, especially when they're as close to them as I was with mine, and when it comes so unexpectedly like it did. So I definitely feel you, and just know that we can get through. I was working at a high-end resort hotel in Oregon, actually. I was their bartender. I was their fine dining room server. I was in charge of wine, the deliveries, the everything. I was doing everything. That depends. With all the judgments and criticism you get after being on the show, it's really hard for some people, but I, grew up loving film, and I got my degree in broadcasting, production, and all that, so for me, I'm okay with it, and I understand the industry. Well, yeah, I mean, TV is to entertain you guys, so that's just the reality of television. I've actually never been to Newfoundland. I've never actually heard of it, so I guess I'll have to do some studies. Thanks so much for the support. Me and Evelyn both really appreciate every single one of you that are supporters of us. Sí, lo conozco, más o menos. Visité la Cozumel muchos años antes. Tengo más o menos 12 años. Pero quiero visitar otra vez un día. Yes, it's definitely been a roller coaster of a ride for this situation as well. Me and Raul are currently friends. It's been difficult, but forgiveness is a powerful thing, like I said before. But yep, things are good. I'm hesitant to comment on this because I know that politics is crazy and people can be really mean and judgmental, but I think there is better people to represent the United States. That's just me though. I grew up Mormon. Most of my family is Mormon. I do have a lot of respect for their religion, and I'm currently not active member. But who knows, maybe one day I will become active again, because like I said, I do have a lot of respect for their religion, and I like it. I'm not going to say what show or shows, but there's definitely more coming your way. So that's what I'll say. I mean, they're not around all the time, but when they are, no, not really. I mean, it's work, so it's good. I'm going to keep the price the same, just to keep it fair to everybody who's joined. But right now would be the best time to join since I've started by far, for sure. Hello! Yes, we still have our contracts, so still got the NDA. Hi, yes, I've broken my nose actually like 3 times. The first time I was playing basketball, second time I was playing basketball, third time I was surfing. So tengo 34 años. I am 34 years old.